We will open with Coach DeBoer making a statement. Then we will start with questions for players. Wait for a microphone to be passed to you. Please identify your name and affiliation and to whom the player is being addressed the question. And then Coach DeBoer will finish after that. Okay, Coach, it's all yours.
All right. Just got to credit, first of all, Georgia on what they did today. And you got two teams. Congratulations to them, Coach Smart. But you got two teams out there, know each other pretty well here over the last 2 seasons and what the strengths are. And, two teams that fight, two teams that play hard, got to this point and laid it out on the line. So I'm proud of our guys, though. I'll never question the heart, the fight, and what these guys bring. You can see at the end of the game, these guys still giving everything they got, both sides of the ball, all phases. And so fell short today, but, proud of the season and getting to an SEC championship, getting to this spot, a lot to build off of.
Start with questions. The first three are on the front row on the right.
Yeah, Ty, 2 questions if I can. You guys went about 23 minutes without a first down. What do you think got in the way of that or prevented that from happening? And also, how healthy are you feeling right now?
First off, your 23 minutes question, right? We're just, one or two things away from, having a big play. I think, credit to Georgia's defense, right? Like, they did a good job. And we just got to make the easy things easy. I feel like, to be good on third down, we got to be better on first and second down. Back to, your healthy question, right? Like, it's step 1 of the season. Everybody's getting hit. Everybody's, some sore in some type of way.
Next question.
Question for Deontae. Georgia had almost 37 minutes of possession time. Obviously, the offense wasn't on the field a whole lot. Did that do anything to physically wear you all down, stamina-wise, in the second half?
I don't think we were worn down. I mean, we was just going out there and trying to do whatever we can to get the ball back to our offense. I mean, we wasn't worn down.
Just for Ty, just how frustrating is it to kind of have this offensive showing collectively as an offense, and you have the playoffs kind of on the line here?
I mean, yeah, we have a standard, right, as an offense in general. We think that, we know we're the best offense in the country. And then when we don't show it right, it's very frustrating, especially times when, we're just, a couple things away. Like I said, credit to Georgia's defense, right? They had a good plan. That's just pretty much simple as that.
Left side, second row.
Can I ask coach, or is it players only?
Players only right now.
Ty, how nervous are you going to be tonight, knowing tomorrow, the playoff committee is going to look at this game and consider what, the whole season?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not nervous at all, right? It's not up to me. I think that our resume speaks for itself. We went through a gauntlet of a schedule. SEC is the best conference in the country. That's a really good team. That's pretty much simple as that, right? We went through a tough schedule, and we're the most resilient team in the country. And everything, our resume speaks for itself.
Back row on the right.
Ty, last game, the third down conversions were the big story. Obviously, not the same sort of results. What stuck out to you in the way that Georgia was able to defend you tonight?
They did a good job, right, of, bringing some pressures. It's almost like they were bringing somebody on almost every down. But we kind of knew what they were expecting to a sense of, what they did in the second half on the last game. They played tight coverage, and, we got to make some throws, got to make some catches, got to do the little things right. It's just pretty much football, right? Disappointing for sure, but, it is what it is, so.
Front row.
For Ty, you just kind of hit on it a little bit, but how much did Georgia's pressure affect what you were able to do tonight?
Like I said, right, credit to those guys. They did a good job. They had some, copycat blitzes from people that we've seen before. We picked up some. But I got to be better at, just communicating in general, right? Getting on the same page with Parker and O-line. But I mean, just like I said, credit to those guys. Georgia's good defense. We're a good offense. Just didn't roll our way tonight.
Any other questions for players? If not, we'll go to Coach DeBoer. Thank you, guys. Okay.
They're good.
Yeah, they're good. We'll go back here on the front row on the right.
Yeah, Kalen, what is your pitch for why you're still a playoff team?
Well, I think you look at the games that we played throughout the season, but if you're really looking at this game, I mean, it was a 14-point game with 7.5 minutes to go. We had the ball. I mean, there you can look at things that didn't go well. We gave them 4 short fields. And again, I don't want to take anything away from what Georgia did, right? The field position battle is part of it. But gave them 4 short fields. I mean, that's a testament to our defense being resilient. And, one of those touchdowns, I mean, if we're really worried about the score, then probably punt it on your own 11, right? But I'm here to win an SEC championship. I'm not here to, if you lose by 1 or you lose by more, it's still a loss. And that's what I was caring about. We're here to win an SEC championship. We can't get worried about how much did we lose by or that was what it was about. And we're here to win. That's how we play. And again, it was a 14-point game. We have the ball with 7.5 minutes to go, against a really good team that knows us well and we know them well. I thought our defense did a heck of a job going against them. One thing that we didn't really do was take the ball off them, and the one turnover they got helps up, and again, a short field. So again, that's football. But that's the way I looked at this game. And if this game applies to and takes away from our resume, I don't think that's right. I really don't. I think the precedent's been set, and I don't know how you can go into a conference playoff game when you're the number 1 seed and did all these things throughout the year, and playing in this game against one of the top teams in the country as well, how that can hurt you and keep you out of the playoff when, again, we've done what we've done all year.
Front row.
Yeah, you mentioned field position. Actually, there wasn't any possessions where you started over the 25-yard line. Just what that kind of play offensively? Yeah,
it was back and forth there early, right? Couldn't get it going there, and then they punt to us and did a nice job pinning us back. I'm trying to remember, there was a possession there. They scored on their short fields and got the 14-point lead there. So the field position's a big deal. It's a huge deal, and so makes it harder. You're swimming upstream for sure, but our guys, moved the ball there at the end, still almost scored another touchdown. If we're really worried about point differentials, we're right there, and you're not going to take the points and kick a field goal just to make the score look better. That's not what it's about. It's about winning a conference championship, and credit Coach Smart and what they did. They had a better day today.
Stay on the front row.
Yeah, Kalen, is there anything that you feel like y'all need to do to help get Ty's confidence back, or do you not think that's even an issue with him right now?
I think it's just having some continuity in practice. If I went through, and I don't think this is what this is about, but if I went through the guys who we are gluing together, and again, I know that locker room has the same situation going on, but you talk about Parker Brailsford, who, if you give these guys 2 weeks to get ready and what the health will look like for these guys, Parker Brailsford, Germ, Daniel Hill, I'm not going to say what he's playing through, but 2 weeks, it'll be a different Daniel Hill. Okay, and you execute or you have a lack of execution in practice or in games because you probably didn't have everyone out there working together in practice, and so Dewberry will be back 100%. He was, at the end of the week, Gino, would be back. He got taken out of the game there. He'd be back. I can keep going on down the line. More reps for our other running backs. We fully expect to have Jam back. 2 of our 3 losses are when Jam doesn't play. And so there's really not a chance that it felt like he could play today, but he's not that far away. It's not the one, to me, the injury that keeps you out and holds you back. And so, again, even a chance it'd be tight, but a chance even Kevin Riley. That one might be a little bit tight, just to be real with you. And so, there's a lot of guys. I think that's really what it comes down to is playing with their guys, and we got into this game today. And, the execution just wasn't quite as crisp. but there's usually a reason for that. And so again, defensively, the same thing. I mean, Kelby Collins and LT and ZB, in the game today, dinged up, and Dijon a little bit before the game, just with an evaluation there that we had where we had to kind of hold off. But all those guys in 2 weeks, considerably different football team. It's the one that you would have seen, in earlier in the season.
Back row on the right.
Kalen, 2 questions about the punt block. One, I think Georgia's not always played having 6 or 8 guys up on the line. Was that something you had seen much, and then just kind of what happened on that play as you saw?
Yeah, I can tell you exactly what happened. We got a new face in the spot. I mean, obviously that's LT Overton's position, and just tell you what it is. There's a check we got to make, and you got a new face in that spot, and that's what happened. And so again, getting guys and more reps and getting guys back out there makes a big deal. I don't fault our guys that were in that spot, doing everything they can, but there's a check we got to make, one we make all season long. We missed it, and they got an extra hat that we couldn't block.
2 questions here in the white in the middle.
Coach Ryan Williams was able to break free a couple times in this game, but then a couple times, he was off the field in some of the moments after that. Just kind of talk about the approach of Ryan Williams.
Yeah, we were intentional in trying to get him the ball, and we got 4 guys that really are working hard in the rotation, and someone's going to be out, and if we go 2 tight ends, which we still like to do, there might be 2 guys out, but Ryan, came out and had a great week of practice. He's one of the guys that, is pretty healthy. And so, we were intentional. He made some plays, like you said, and, there's more to be had out there the next time he gets a chance.
Final question, front row, third over.
Coach, is it still the plan to have Coach Shepard continue with the team for whatever's next, or is it possible you'll have to be replacing him soon?
Yeah, there'll be a couple days. We're going to try to make it go as long as we can, and he might have to have a few days, especially early in the week here, where he has to take care of some things with his team, and that's where my background with the position and just the offense and stuff. We'd be lighter here at the beginning of the week, no matter what the situation was. And so, but yeah, we intend to do everything we can to have him with us throughout the course of the playoffs. And I know he wants that, help him be efficient, help him that way.
Coach, thank you very much.
Yep, you bet.
Good luck.